Let's look at this next problem here. It says use the formula to convert 80 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius and round your answer to the nearest tenth. Now this is a different problem. Up here we were given Celsius temperatures and we were using our formula to calculate Fahrenheit degrees. Here we're given a Fahrenheit degree or an F value here, and we want to find out what the corresponding Celsius temperature is. So if we were going to use this formula here, we'd write our formula and then show what we replace with the right variable. So this 80 is not a C value, it's actually an F value. So here's what we have. And now the idea here is, what is the C value that makes this a true statement? That'll give us the answer to the corresponding 80 degree Fahrenheit. So here's where algebra comes into play. We perform the opposite operation in reverse order of the order of operations to get C by itself. So the idea here is to do work and perform the same operation on both sides, so that down below here we get a C value equaling a number which corresponds to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So here's the idea, is to do the opposite operation in reverse order of the order of operations. In other words, if we were going to, right now C is being multiplied with 9 and then dividing by 5 and then adding 32. So if I had a number here and use the order of operations, we would do this first, then this, then this. But to undo each of these, we have to work reverse order. So the idea is to use and find the furthest operation from your variable C, which is not this, but it actually is this. So to undo this adding of 32, I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides. And that looks like this. Hopefully you agree with me that that subtraction undoes that addition. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side to maintain equality. So that, again, that undoes that, and I'm left with this expression on the right. I don't need parentheses anymore. So those two subtracted gives me 48. Now that looks pretty good. The next operation to undo is not this multiplication, but actually this division. So the reverse or inverse operation for this is multiplying by 5. I'm going to take 48 and multiply it by 5. So this undoes this operation, and hopefully you see that they undo each other, and it just leaves me with 9C here. Multiplying those two should give me 240. So that does. And I'm going to take one more step in between here and write this 9 times C as this. C times 9, since that operation there commutes. And hopefully you now see what the opposite operation to perform is to get C by itself finally, and that is to divide by 9 on both sides. So we got this guy, or operation undoes this, and I'm going to come up here. So I just have C left over, and then this division. So 240 divided by 9 is 26, we'll call it 0.7. And approximately. So the answer to the question is 26.7 degrees Celsius is what a 80 degree Fahrenheit day is for us.